Well, welcome to Ducklington. It's Friday afternoon. We've got here about an hour and a half ago, and it's been wet. The ground is isn't doing massively well with the vehicles coming on off site. Lots of people being towed in. Fortunately, we've got four-wheel drive and some decent tyres, so we were able to get across, but Christ, a lot weren't. And it's going to be an interesting weekend. We've got very high winds forecast for tomorrow, so we've got the gazebo just strapped down as much as we can in the wind, and well, there's only one thing for it really: go to the beer tent. Yeah, so it's fair to say conditions haven't been ideal. Bloody great ruts and lots of towing. Good fun though. This is what it means to arrive in style on a Friday night. Look at that. Now that's what you call making an entrance. You're not going and setting up, no. You've got on site and you're straight to the beer tent. So, beer tent entry. Although, to be fair, they've only come about 200 yards from up the field. But another lovely engine. But, you know, they've got the strake, so they can... they've got the traction to be able to get around on a day like today. Mind you, look at this. You know, they've only come down and you look at the state of the wheels. I mean, that's all just bloody fresh mud, and that's going to take some serious cleaning. Do you bring a pressure washer then for them wheels?
No.
It'll take a bit of work, innit?
No, I think everything's like that, but we always do that over there.
Yeah.
Someone else arriving in style. Well, I'm trying to dry my overalls out, and he said, let's go for a pint.
Well, Saturday morning, and we had a bit of a damn night last night, and unfortunately the bar was only taking cash, and I didn't have a lot of cash, so we decided we'd head out this morning just to see if we could go and get some cash. Unfortunately, and I'll put a little clip in here, but the ground is definitely soggy in places. We could get out no problem with the Hilux on four-wheel drive, but the trouble is that there's a whole queue of people taking up the road trying to get in, so we abandoned that. We've come back, and well, we'll just have to make do. But thought it's time to maybe have a look around the full-size section. Trouble is, before we get to the full-size section, we've got to cross the river of mud. Can't say I blame some people for not taking the covers off today. two engines that arrived last night and made the spectacular entrance at the beer tent. The one bit I missed last night was that actually the marshal here decided to unhitch and set off, and then had to come back because without any strakes on the back of this barrel it wasn't going anywhere. Gorgeous little Tasker. How you doing? You getting lit up then?
Yeah, but that's where it will sit.
Yeah, it's kind of a Strakes day really, isn't it?
Even the quad tracks I think will be struggling.
Bit of a shame really in that a number of people haven't been able to come for the or if I do that you'll actually be able to see me. A number of people haven't been able to come with their full size just with the conditions as they are. Don't want to either get the engines too dirty or can't get here at all, so yeah, it's understandable, but still a bit of a shame. I just really hope that it works out well for the organisers, because there's an awful lot of money that goes into setting something like this up. I mean, by the time you've paid for the land and even just the beer tent hire and all that sort of stuff, a lot of money that goes into it, and just hope they get their money back, because you know, they only ever do it for us, for enthusiasts that like this sort of thing. Yeah, but just looking a little bit lighter on the full size than everybody expected, but still you know, it's great that a bunch of people did turn out. The weather's proved to be a little bit better than we expected, so we've got Tilly out the trailer and put a fire in her. She's only been going for about 20 minutes, so we'll be another 45 minutes I suppose just to get her up in steam, but yeah, it shouldn't be too long. Looking forward to it. Actually, you know, the weather's better than we expected. A bit breezy though. A chance encounter on the rally site led to us meeting Mike Mortimer. Mike's the guy who originally built Tilly, so we're very grateful for all of the very skilled and dedicated work that he put into her. He reckons he put about 2,000 hours into his building Tilly.
The tops can't come off, because this is tight down on top of it. Yeah. The nuts did come loose, they can't go anywhere, so they can't come off. So yeah, that was a bit of Adrian in my design, I think. Adrian's bought first, done it, and then I think I was the second.
Sadly, the weather didn't stay great for the whole afternoon. So when the sun came out again, Tilly decided it was time that we took her to the beer tent. obviously we didn't have a beer or anything like that. We just got straight on with the journey back.
Alright, see if she'll move. If not,
there's your shot.
oh, you're nearly there.
Okay, they're gonna get stuck.
Go, go, go. You have to stop now. Luke's going to get the trailer. Woo! You can help him if you like.
So it's quite controlled as to who can come on and off site now, because the ground's just so churned up that we can't get out for a road run. And they've even said if you go out in four-wheel drive you can't come back in again. So, however, they are letting tractors out. So we're off on the road run, but we're going with Jamie and Sam. They're taking their tractors and a trailer. So luxury accommodation for our evening voyage. We headed to the pub in Ducklington and, well, we had a couple of pints, played some pool, and then it was time to go back to the site. Well, we're all a bit gutted on site today. We've woken up to the news that the committee have very understandably decided to cancel the rally for today. Having had a chat with a couple of people, they're just concerned the ground is so wet and it's so difficult getting people on and off site, that with the number of people there are in the rally field, it's just going to be, you know, if everybody waited until end of the rally and all tried to get off site at the same time, it would churn the ground up so much all in one go that we just wouldn't get people off. There'd be huge queues trying to get out because of the number of people that need to be towed. So no rally today. That's a shame, but fully understand and yeah, thank the committee for everything they've done for this year's rally. It's not been easy, so yeah, very grateful.